I've never seen a closet space with access to a balcony.
That is one of the biggest comments we get about this house is, wow, we have, not only do we have windows in our closet, but we also have balcony in our closet as well.
Konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist. Today I'm very excited to tour this beautiful home behind me with my fellow UCLA Bruin, Nevin Endy from Black Ridge Luxury. And I'm super excited to check this home out. So again, if you're a Bruin watching this, just know that there's 2 Bruins out here in Las Vegas servicing all your real estate needs.
Absolutely.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
So Nevin, before we go inside, tell us about this home. Where are we located and all the home specs?
We are here at 1805 Plantea Court, and this beautiful home is 6719 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and it's a beautifully elegant home, and I can't wait to show you guys.
That's awesome. Well, let's talk about the entrance, the grand entrance, right?
Absolutely.
Look at this beautiful landscaping at the front. And of course, I cannot notice this obviously custom iron gate.
Absolutely. It's kind of almost like a sunroom. It's been beautifully custom made with all iron. This is wrought iron. And what we're standing on right now is actually a semicircle driveway space. Can fit plenty of cars when you're entertaining guests.
Wonderful.
But yeah, this beautiful grand entrance is only the beginning of this beautiful home.
All right, let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
Wow.
So when you walk in, the first thing you notice is these are at least 28-foot ceilings. You're welcomed with a great staircase, custom ironwork for the staircase as well.
Wonderful.
First thing I want to mention is this house is including all furniture, including the piano that's right behind us as well. But we also have a beautiful dining room area here. Everything's included.
Everything's included. Okay, so where should we start, Nevin?
Let's go over here. I love this area right here because it gives you that grand entrance feeling here. A beautiful sitting space. You're able to enjoy just how high these ceilings are. Have as many guests as you'd like to be able to just have some good conversations next to the fireplace.
Absolutely, yeah. Nice fireplace here. Well, great furniture too, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like a movie set, guys.
Yeah.
Right?
So with,
wonderful.
With this house, it was actually owned and developed by a developer in Las Vegas. So all of these furniture were technically custom made for this space itself. So that's why you see, this is some very high quality furniture, obviously, but it's also blends in with the marble flooring and everything just kind of goes cohesively together.
And look at the attention to details. Look at these pillars right up here.
Absolutely.
And then you talked about the railing, which I can't wait to see more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great.
So I'll take you over here. We'll actually go and see a little bit of this kind of secondary sitting area here because I wanted to showcase, the fact that the piano is included. The owners previously were very serious in having their children learn piano at a young age. So, their kids are very young, but they're very talented, but they said they wanted to include this in the sale.
Of course.
Over here as well as another sitting area. So if you're not feeling the high ceilings that day, you can sit here and relax and have a good conversation.
Sure.
The books here as well, everything's included, so you can grab one of the books and have a good time.
Oh, wow, what kind of books do we have here? Just kind of
all kinds of stuff. Rainbow Six, from that to, Never Chance. I haven't read that book, I don't know that one, but hey, maybe it's a good time for me to sit there and read a couple books, right?
What was your last book you read? Comment below. I know, I love reading business books, but obviously, we're always on the go all the time, so it's always nice to take time to.
Yeah, it's good to take time and, relax and have a good book, here and then, so. Here is one of the powder rooms that the guests will be able to enjoy.
Guest powder room, and look how spacious this is. This is one of the biggest powder rooms I've ever seen with
Absolutely.
even high ceilings.
You can fit a bed in there and call it a bedroom pretty soon, So.
Exactly, nice, very nice.
Absolutely, so I'll invite you over here. So this is one of the primary bedrooms that they have. We have 2, one downstairs, one upstairs.
Wow.
And obviously, plenty of space here.
Yes.
You got access to the backyard, double door there.
Love that.
And I'll invite you into here, which is, this is technically the walk-in custom closet.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So large that they actually put a bed in here, but officially I think it's considered a sitting room and a walk-in closet space.
Yep,
so you can do both at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So for all the ladies watching, it's nice to have a chase chair or an ottoman where you can sit down and look at yourself and take time deciding what to wear for that day, right?
Exactly. Before going out for the night,
Of course. And since we live in the city of entertainment, we're always, there's always options to go out, enjoy nightlife, enjoy dining. So again, if you haven't been back to Las Vegas recently, you have to come back.
Yep. So moving on along into the bathroom space here.
Wow.
So both of the primary bedrooms and bathrooms have like a custom tub in here, walk-in shower space, dual sink space as well.
Yep.
For both, the husband and wife or the partners to enjoy without fighting over stuff.
Absolutely. Love the space. It's so important to just kind of have your own space when you're especially getting ready, in the mornings.
Absolutely.
Love it. And I love the color tone here too.
Yes.
Very nice.
And we try to pair it with some vibrant, different, soap dispensers, and trying to give it a little bit more life into here. So.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Absolutely.
Why are the sellers selling their house? What's their motivation?
Right. So for this specific property, the sellers are contemplating actually relocating.
Okay.
And they have a couple of cities in mind, but the main one that they're looking at is Austin. So it's nothing in relation to the city itself or the home itself. It's just a matter of they kind of want to change the scenery.
Absolutely.
They are pretty big entrepreneurs, so they have businesses around the country, but they've located specific cities, especially Las Vegas, but also Austin and a few other cities that are really starting to become robust, important players and important cities in this country. So that's the main driving factor for that.
What else is important for them? Like, for example, do they need more time to do they need a lease back, for example, so they could identify where they're relocating to?
Right. So actually, no. So they actually completely vacated the property, and it was partly my suggestion to do that. It shows a lot better when they see the eye, when it meets the eye, and that's the house that they're getting right away. They know that's what they're getting. A lot of times that makes a lot smoother of a transaction. So when it goes into the transaction period and when it's under contract, there's no ifs, ands, or any kind of questions. This is the property that they're receiving.
Gotcha.
So let's see the rest of this home over here. So when we come to this side of the home, there's actually a second powder room for the guests.
Very nice.
So there's this spot here. To the left on here is actually the walk-in pantry.
Wow.
And this actually might be one of the largest walk-in pantries I personally have seen before. So there's plenty of space that you can put your foods and the goods that you have. So and over here, the kitchen. So we got original kitchen space here. Obviously it's got the white tones and the different kind of marbling undertones as well.
You got it.
But plenty of space that you can enjoy and cook. And, or if you're throwing a party, you can have like one of the the butlers and whatnot, chefs. Exactly. So.
I absolutely love the lighting fixture.
Absolutely, it's very unique. Yeah, for sure. They were very meticulous with every chandelier that you can see. So obviously this chandelier pairs very well with the breakfast nooks chandelier. And each area kind of has its own kind of style and its own vibe, and it's a beautiful feeling.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Absolutely.
All right.
So over here you can see this is the kind of the breakfast nook area. It's got similar styling to the one that's over the kitchen space as well. But I mean, they were very meticulous with each individual thing that they put into the home itself.
Amazing, you can tell, What kind of things do you look for, and what kind of things can I do creatively to make an offer stand out?
Absolutely. So I think the number one thing that both you and I can agree on is, of course, the number one thing is probably the price. But obviously, when we take a listing, we ask those questions. What is something that is important to the sellers? And we do that for a couple of reasons, because we want to be as straightforward and honest that we can to other realtors so that, you know, we're not wasting anybody's time.
Right.
But most importantly, you know, there's different factors that go into it. If you have a buyer that has a loan contingency that are buying with the loan, it's a completely different ballgame than somebody that says, you know, we have cash ready to go.
Right.
And, you know, I think most viewers probably know cash is more advantageous, but here's a couple of the reasons why. You know, when you're in a cash offer situation, and especially when you're competing with other people, you want to be able to give every factor, every motivating factor for them to accept you.
Right.
So you can close quicker.
Right.
You can give the sellers the peace of mind saying, we're not going to be able to back out.
Right.
We have the cash ready to go.
Absolutely.
So those are the two main things I would say. Definitely, I think cash definitely stands out, of course. But obviously, you know, when you get to these kind of higher price points, not everybody has that kind of cash ready to go. So there's a lot of different factors, but you know, just like you probably know, there's definitely different creative ways you can make things happen. So it's a dance, it's a battle, it's a, you know, everything, whatever you'd like to call it. But you know, negotiating is always going to be one of the biggest things about our industry that is like no other.
Right, right. The meeting of the minds, you know, you want to make sure both parties are happy with whatever terms we agree to. So there's got to be a back and forth, right?
Yes, absolutely. And that's the beautiful thing is, especially when I know I'm working with somebody that's a professional, like for yourself, if we get under contract for this home, you know, I know I'm working with somebody that I have 100% confidence on my side as well.
Right.
Because if I know the other agent, then we know how each other's, you know, our quirks and how we do business.
Yep.
And you know, that's a great factor as well, is just being able to network within the community and you know, the community of realtors as well. So.
Absolutely. What a gorgeous day today, Nevin. Right?
It is.
It's not too hot, just a little wind, but it's actually nice.
Just a little bit of wind, but you know, a little wind didn't hurt anybody. And obviously, to kind of cool down a little bit, it's good to have some wind. So
well,
right behind us, you kind of get like a cabana kind of style.
Yeah, this is nice.
Almost tiki kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
It's got a built-in fan with it too. So
I love it.
Those hot summer days, you can kind of cool off a little bit.
It's cute.
Yes,
really
absolutely.
Nice.
Built-in barbecue space. There's a little bar area there as well.
Okay.
But most importantly, this is my favorite thing, is the pool.
The pool,
Every pool in Vegas has got its unique kind of, you know, vibe to it, and I absolutely love this one. It's got features, it's got built-in lighting that changes colors, so it's absolutely beautiful at nighttime.
Wonderful. There's a spa up there.
Yes.
And then nice swimming area, and nice wet deck here too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you can fit plenty of good friends in the hot tub while people are doing laps at the same time. So
there
it's
you go.
It's a good space.
And I love how private it is. Obviously, it's a very big, you know, nice, large backyard here, but you know, you've got a lot of privacy here.
Absolutely. Yeah, the walls are pretty high up. Obviously, you know, the streets that are behind it, you know, not very many people are driving through it. There's only 2 communities that have this street entrance.
Yes.
And so with that, you know, you don't hear any kind of noise from the cars. So it's very, very private. The high ceilings help with that as well. So.
Nice. All right. Well, I love all the lush landscaping here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So plenty of lush landscaping, very mature. These trees have been here ever since it's been built in 1998.
Okay.
So it's kind of grown over time. The original owners did put this putting green in, so all of my golfers that love to golf, you know, you can practice your form and everything here.
Really nice.
3 different holes that we have.
Okay.
So you can feel free to, you know, putt in different kind of ways, you know, different little sloping here, so it's a good time.
Awesome. And we got another little tiki seating area.
Yeah, actually here it actually has the Tiki Hut sign. So
so
it's a nice little area here. Enjoy a nice drink by the pool.
Right.
You know, perfect for summertime, and especially here when it gets so hot, when it starts to cool down now. This is something that people can really enjoy.
Awesome. I love this.
Absolutely.
All right.
Cool. So I'll invite you back into the home and we'll go take a look upstairs. There's 2 balconies that face on this side of the home.
Okay, very nice.
And so one of which is actually one of the spare bedrooms.
Okay.
And the other one is the other primary. So
It's so nice to
take a
have
look.
2 primary bedrooms, right, Nevin? Like just an option. Obviously, it's a preference if you like it downstairs or upstairs.
Right.
But I think a lot of people, including myself, I enjoy downstairs primary.
Right.
Personally, you know, I have kind of like the adults downstairs and the kids upstairs.
Absolutely. And you know, it's not only is it a preference thing, it's also, you know, people when they get a little bit older, you know, they like to stay in a single story home. Well, this kind of provides that flexibility.
Right.
So not only that, but preferences, like you said, you know, you rather have the kids running upstairs, not yourself. So it gives a lot of flexibility for this home. So.
Right. As you can see, it's very windy today, and I love it.
Yes.
So obviously in the seller's market, a lot of people are, you know, thinking about or actually waiving contingencies.
Yes.
So I just want to ask you your opinion on what you think.
Right.
You know, on, you know, waiving inspection, waiving appraisal.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on that?
So coming from the listing side is completely different from the buyer side. But speaking about even the buyer side on my side, you know, when I talk to buyers, especially when it comes to competitive homes, is if you understand the risks and you're able to, you know, fulfill those commitments, then, you know, I feel comfortable doing it. However, a lot of the times, especially in Las Vegas, Austin, whatever cities that you're competing in, there's going to be multiple offers situations happening on a regular basis. And I've seen this not only with homes at this price point at 1.4, I've seen this at 3 million, I've seen this at 250,000. And you see it all throughout the city. But the thing is about waiving it, it comes with risks, obviously. But from the seller standpoint, obviously that gives them a little bit more peace of mind. And going back to, you know, the seller's perspective, when you receive a cash offer, all those contingencies are waived up front. And that's the reason why cash is so, you know, prevalent, so powerful. But obviously to be able to compete with that, you have to be willing to give up some of the some of the waiving, some of the contingencies.
Absolutely. And I haven't seen it in our Las Vegas market yet, but you know, I talked to a lot of realtors on the East Coast, and they're definitely like waiving inspection, which for me is crazy because as you know, if you don't have a professional inspector looking at your house, you can't really see what's wrong with the house, right?
Right. And you know, coming from the buyer's perspective, I would almost never recommend that. I mean, it's just because you're going in with a blind eye. When you first see it, you can't be able to tell what's happening between the walls. You can't tell what's happening with the electrical. You know, obviously the professional that you are, I know that you would be very hesitant to be able to you know, recommend a waiving of an inspection. That is the #1 thing you base everything off of. And so when it comes to those kind of inspections and, you know, waiving those, I would probably even put my foot down and say to the buyers, hey, you know, just at least get the inspection done. That's the most important thing.
I agree with you.
Everything else we can work with. But if you're not happy with the inspection, you're not happy with the home, we don't want to give you a product that, you know, we stamped not only my company's name on, but also from the seller side. We don't want you to be unhappy with what you're receiving.
Absolutely. It's all customer service, right?
Absolutely, 100%. That's the name of the ball game is, you know, the best that we can provide is our consulting, but also, you know, our service. And at the end of the day, we want everyone to leave the transaction, you know, happy and excited with their new, you know, home, new purchase, whatever real estate they're purchasing. So I will invite you up this way so we can see this side of the home first.
Wow.
And absolutely, we'll come up here, custom ironwork on this side as well that matches the other side. Here's the first bedroom space in here. This is actually the smallest bedroom that we have in here.
Oh wow, it's pretty spacious.
It is pretty spacious, So here's the main bedrooms. Obviously, furniture again is all included.
Very nice.
Designed the way that, you know, the original designer wanted it.
Okay.
Pretty sizable walk-in space behind there. So every bedroom has a walk-in space. There's never a lack of space in this home. Obviously behind me, as I said before, there's also a balcony space here.
Love that.
And you can kind of get a good, you know, glimpse of the entire community, kind of the area behind you, but also the great backyard space. So
Nice.
Awesome. So we'll move right along over here. This is the third bedroom space that we have here.
Okay, wow.
This walk-in space is almost like another bedroom in here.
You guys, this is so spacious.
Absolutely.
Look at this. Wow, you could also fit another bed or an ottoman or a chase chair here, right? To get ready, but this is a very nice size.
It is, yeah. And so, they're housing all the toys and everything here, but you can fit as many toys as I'm sure you could probably even imagine.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Great amount of space.
Great size.
Absolutely. So over here, another bedroom space. This balcony is actually facing the front of the house.
Okay.
So you get a little bit of a different glimpse in here. This is actually the community.
Yes.
The community itself is only 8 lots in here.
Oh, wow.
It's also managed privately by an association that only manages these 8 lots. So
okay, great.
Tight-knit group of people that, communicate here all the time, but it's, it's a great way to, come on the balcony, see what the neighbors are doing, having a good time. So,
nice.
Absolutely.
That's great. And so we got some mountain views over here, a little bit, right?
A little bit of mountain views, past there. This is actually facing kind of the strip, so that way you have a lot more of the Red Rock scenery over there.
Correct.
So yeah.
And how close are we to the strip, Nevin?
So we're approximately less than 15 minutes away from the strip. So if anybody's looking for something that is in the vicinity, close to the strip, this is definitely a great choice. Having it only have one gate that you just go through, you're in and out very quickly. If you have to go to work on the strip, it's very, very convenient.
Absolutely. So. And for all of you, Bruins and also the Californians watching this video, again, we've both lived in LA and we've both been stuck on that 405-10 freeway.
Yep.
And, in Las Vegas, we don't have traffic and it's so easy to get around. Everything's about 15, 20-ish minutes away.
Absolutely.
So again, imagine living in this beautiful home and it's only 15 minutes away from the strip.
Yeah, it's funny. I have a story because I used to live in downtown LA and I would commute to Beverly Hills to work. I actually got my license in California first.
Okay.
I did not enjoy that 2-hour round trip that I would do on a constant basis.
Yes.
So that was one of the biggest driving forces, but I was born and raised here in Vegas and I knew that this is the kind of lifestyle. Anywhere you want to go is less than half an hour away from one side of the city to the other side. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, great reason to move to Vegas.
Yes.
No traffic.
Sounds good. So we'll keep this moving along. We'll go actually take this, I call it the catwalk.
Okay.
To the next primary bedroom space because you can have kind of like your own.
It is a catwalk.
Showroom runway type of space here.
And you've got people watching you from down there and down there.
Yep. We should get the producers of Runway. What is it? Project Runway to do something here, right?
There you go. Oh my goodness! This whole wing is a bedroom.
Absolutely. So this whole space is the primary. This is the larger of the two. However, it has great features on the downstairs because it's on the first floor.
Right.
But if you are able to enjoy the second floor, this is where the space is for sure.
Wow, it's huge, guys. Wow. So you've got your fireplace here. It seems like they had the bed placed here.
Absolutely. So they had the bed space here. They had their cable, their internet also plugged in here.
Okay.
They had their TV mounted over here, so you have plenty of space to walk around.
Wow.
Also still be able to enjoy a balcony view here.
Yes.
So it's kind of got that flexibility that you can rearrange things. They have a secondary TV stand over there too.
Oh my, wow.
You can kind of play with it just because of how big the space is.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think the sellers had a TV here and over there as a seating area.
Correct.
Nice.
Yeah. So I believe they had like a little ottoman seating area there, so if they wanted to do something on that side, they can enjoy that as well.
Yeah, you've got plenty of room to do that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I want to show you these closets, which put together are probably the biggest closets I've seen.
Okay.
So this first one on this right side, they actually turned this kind of into a baby room.
Okay.
Because of this fact that they wanted them close to the primary bedroom, but also be able to be right next door. But I mean, you can tell from the space, the partners will be fighting over which space they get, but ladies, if you have Louboutins, Chanel purses, there's plenty of space for you.
There you go. There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love the size. They're both amazing. I can't wait to look at the other one.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So on this side, they actually kind of made this into an office space.
Okay.
So they have a table here. They have a TV over there.
Okay.
But it's just also, again, I mean, every closet space you can put as much as you'd like.
And I've never seen a closet space with access to a balcony.
That is one of the biggest comments we get about this house is, wow, we have, not only do we have windows in our closet, but we also have balcony in our closet as well. So, you know, you can go outside, see what the temperature is like, what the weather's like, come back in, change, whatever you have to do. So
that's amazing. That's a great perk.
Absolutely.
Wow, this is the first closet I've ever seen with a balcony. So I'm gonna jot it down on my list of all these amazing things I see here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. I'm glad I was able to introduce that to you.
So last question for you, Nevin. You've obviously been in the real estate industry longer than I have.
Okay.
So what kind of recommendations do you have for newer agents?
Sure.
You know, especially in the Las Vegas market.
So I want to say one thing before I answer. This girl is a powerhouse. I'm very, very proud of what she's done. You know, I talked to her before she even got into the real estate game, and I'm so happy that you're doing very well. You're with a great guy, Randy. I like him a lot. He's a great guy. I see him almost as a mentor myself.
Awesome.
And being like a young Asian American entrepreneur, you know, I steal people's playbook. And I can't say I haven't stole some of Randy's stuff. I haven't stole some of the other brokers in town. But the biggest advice I can give to new agents is this is not an easy industry. You have to be able to cough up some tears, cough up some, you know, resources in terms of money. If you don't have it, get another job, you know, get something that can get you through the first year, because you know, there's statistics that we hear all the time. 90% of the people are out their first year and so forth. But it's about perseverance. That's the word I'm looking for. But also getting the guidance of somebody like Randy, getting the guidance of somebody, you know, that has been in the industry long enough to understand the in and outs of what it takes to be successful. But you know, success is a relative, you know, answer. You know, not everybody and anybody is supposed to be in the luxury sphere. Not anybody and everybody is supposed to be doing investments. So you have to find that niche that you're looking for to be able to thrive. And you know, you've seen it firsthand. You know, with the Sotheby's now, you know, group that you're with. I mean, you're tailored to the luxury market, and some people are just not prepared for that. And so you have to take one step at a time, grow through it, persevere, go through the growing pains, and you know, eventually you'll find that success you're looking for.
That's awesome. Wow, thank you so much for the recommendation, Nevin.
Absolutely.
And your kind words.
Yes.
And again, thank you so much all for watching. I hope you, are you okay? Oh, I thought that was like a stop. So I'm just gonna close it out, So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the home tour and my interview with Nevin Endy, my fellow UCLA Bruin. And again, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear from you, so make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're notified of my new weekly content. And again, Nevin, last words from you.
Yes, absolutely. You know, like again, if you enjoy what you've seen in these videos of this home, or you enjoy the energy from either one of us, make sure to give us a call. We'll get this in contract for you. But at the end of the day, you know, join us in our journey with our YouTube videos. You know, you make great content. I know you're on TikTok and all that stuff now.
I try.
Yeah, exactly. But the biggest thing is to be able to experience that and to have other people enjoy that experience with you.
So what did you all think of this amazing mansion? You know, I'm really excited to have had the opportunity to tour this beautiful home and your listing with you, Nevin. And we are going to actually do a side chat here. But any last remarks to our viewers here about the home?
Absolutely. If you know either of us, make sure to give us a contact. You know, we'd love to show these houses privately. Feel free to give us a call anytime for any questions. But you know, like every other house, you don't understand it until you actually see it. So feel free to give us a call, and we'll get some tours ready for you guys.
Amazing. We can't wait for you guys to come back to Las Vegas. Now let's go step to the side and let's catch up, Nevin.
All right.
All right.